All right, I hope you guys are ready. Like I said, I'm gonna start with iPhone. I don't know your name, so can you please unmute, tell me your name and the three words that go with the three first letters?
This is Farid.
I'm sorry, can you say that?
My name is Farid.
Farid, okay, it's nice to meet you, Farid.
Nice to meet you. F for friendly.
I love that, yes, friendly.
F for athletic.
Athletic, nice, what do you play? What sport do you do?
Cricket and football.
Nice, okay, great, cricket. Okay, and R? R is a hard one.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know.
Really don't know, perfect.
Okay.
All right, thank you so much, Farid. It's lovely to meet you. All right, next I'm gonna ask BVDR. Tell me your name and the first three letters. BVDR, can you hear me? Okay, I'm just gonna come back to you. Next, let's ask Medina. Hi, Medina. Can you unmute and kind of tell us?
Hi,
Hi.
I hear me. Hi everyone. Yeah, my name is Madina. It's music because I like to listen to music.
Nice. Okay.
A, Ayurvedic because I'm doing yoga, and D, maybe driving because I love to drive a car.
Oh, me too. Me too. I love driving as well. Music. Do you play any instrument?
Yeah, my national instrument. It's calling dombra. It's like guitar, but it's same like a bit. Yeah.
That's so cool. Where are you from?
Kazakhstan.
Lovely. So nice to meet you, Medina. Thank you for coming.
Nice to meet you. Yeah.
Okay. Next, let's ask Narendran. I hope I'm saying the name right. Okay, we have somebody who just joined us. Narendran. Can you hear me? Okay. I'll come back to you, Naren. Next, I'm gonna ask Lukas.
Hello.
Hi, Lukas. How are you?
Yes, I'm fine. And you?
Good, good. Can you tell me your name and first three words?
Vakas, WAKOS, Vakas.
Mm-hmm.
Fine. And my hobby, architect. I'm diploma holder in architect, and my good hobby, but my English not good.
Your English is not good. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay, it sounds good to me. It's perfectly fine.
Yes, yes.
All right, thank you so much, Lukas.
Thank you.
All right, I believe Akshat just joined.
Akshat, yes. Hi. Hi.
So I know you just joined. In case you don't know, we're kind of introducing ourselves and using the first three letters of our name. So yours would be AKS. You want to find a word with each letter that describes you. So,
Sorry. Can you come again? So it's an introduction, right? So basically, my full name is Akshat Mishra, and I'm a digital marketer. So to learn and to know about designing part, I'm interested for this course.
okay. Amazing. Yeah. Thank you, Akshat. Thank you for your introduction. All right, who is left? Last one left is, oh, we still haven't talked to Big T. Okay. And Narendran. Can you hear me?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Narendran here.
Yes, so nice to hear your voice. Okay, so can you tell me your name and three words using the first three letters of your name?
Yeah, my name is Narendran. The first I need to go to night shift. The first one for night.
Night, okay.
Yeah, night shift. And
I don't know. And R, I'm ready for the class.
I like that. Okay.
Okay.
Ready for class. All right. Okay. Thank you so much for all your lovely introductions. If I missed you, it's because I wasn't able to get through to you. Oh, hang on. BVDR. I didn't get you. BVDR. Are you here? Okay.
Yeah, I'm here. Do you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now. Okay.
Excuse me. My name is Jean. I'm from Kazakhstan, and I'm just watching. I'm interested motion design and
Okay.
Yeah.
Jan, that's Jan.
yes,
Okay, great. Jan.
thanks.
All right. Okay, thank you all for your beautiful introduction. Next, I'm gonna ask you to speak again. I am very sorry. I'd love to know from each and every one of you, why are you interested in taking this motion design course, or why are you interested in motion design in general? Okay, so I'm gonna start with Medina. Can you tell me why are you interested in this course?
Yeah, hi. Yeah, I just want to come inside the IT, and it's like I think it's a easy way because for me, basically before I did like coding, but it was for kids, you know, Lego education,
Okay.
and yeah, and now I want to become more harder to know, and I think it's a easy way, motion design,
Yes, motion
and I
design
like to
is
know.
so easy.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, amazing.
Yeah,
And you
I mean,
already know
yeah, for
coding
myself.
too. That's so good. You'd be like the full package, you know, coding and motion design. Perfect. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
inshallah. Thank you.
All right. Let's see who's next. Oh, we have an Eric who just joined us now. Okay. Okay, so Farid, can you tell me why you are interested in motion design, what you're looking for? Farid, are you with us? Hello. Okay, we're gonna move on. Waqas?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Can you tell me why you are interested in taking motion design?
And my best friend says is a good platform in motion designing. You can join and you step up the next
Okay, amazing.
journey.
Yeah, fantastic. Okay, great. Good on you for taking that on. Nice.
Yes.
Thank you. All right. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and move on and just kind of get you started into the actual
Yes.
content of this presentation. Thank you so much, Waqas.
Okay.
Okay, so let me just close this here. Okay. So the first thing I want to do is introduce to you what motion design is. Okay, I feel like we all have our different understanding of what it actually is, but I'm going to break it down for you. So motion design is made up of 4 main components. The first component is story, and the story is basically the idea or the message that you want to communicate. I want you to imagine, like, I don't know, a story that you want to tell of a bear that is sad. That's the message. The bear is sad, okay? Next, we have the design. So design is basically everything that you see in the screen, anything in your frame that would be considered your design, okay? So back to the bear is sad, obviously we're gonna need a bear, maybe even a setting, so like a room with a bed, maybe a window or something, text that says bear is sad. All of these contents on the screen, that would be your design, okay? Oh,
Okay.
and we have somebody else who just joined us. Waqas, by the way, you don't have to respond, like it's okay if you just wanna listen.
Okay, I'm listening. I truly your speaking is very good. I totally agree.
Thank you, Waqas. But yeah, if you can just mute your mic for a minute while I'm done, and then we can take questions and comments later. Thank you so much. Okay, So yeah, so our first two components, story, design. Next is movement. Okay, so we know that the story is a sad bear, and we have our bear, we have our background. Next is to actually start moving the bear. So maybe we can have like animate some tears falling, animate him moving around in bed or something. That would be the movement you add to your design and to your story to tell your message. The final component is sound. Sound basically completes the package. It makes your message so much stronger and so much clearer. So imagine we have some sad music playing for our sad bear, or maybe even some crying sound for our sad bear. So that's kind of like everything that is encompassed in motion design. Okay. I'm not sure whose sound is coming from. Can you guys just mute your mics? Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and mute him. Sorry, guys. Okay, so now that we have our four main components of motion design, we need to know what the tools are to create motion design. The two main tools that are like standard in the industry, it's Adobe Illustrator and Adobe After Effects. Adobe Illustrator is what you would use to create your design initially. So if you want to go back to the bear example, this is where you would draw the bear, draw the background. And actually, you don't have to be a great, okay, we just had somebody else join us. Nice. Yeah, you don't actually have to be a good artist or a professional illustrator to create designs in Illustrator, because there's, first of all, free assets online that you can use yourself. And because we're animating them, the actual design does not have to be complicated. If you just create a very simple bear, like a circle and like circles for ears, that's actually going to look good once you start animating it. After Effects is the software you would use for animation. It's a rather complicated software at first, but once you start getting familiar with the interface, it's super, super powerful and very, very useful. So yeah, Illustrator, After Effects, our two main tools for motion design. Okay, so now we know what is motion design and what it's used to make it. The next step is to look at actual work that was created and that is kind of under the category of motion design. Okay, that's, for me, that's the most fun part. We're gonna watch some examples together. Okay, so the first example is what we call an explainer. I'm just gonna play it a little and then I'm gonna mute it.
History of coffee drinking in Yemen. From there, the coffee spread slowly through the port of Makkah. In 1475, Turkey put a law in place. If the husband did not bring home a daily portion of coffee, it was legal for the woman to ask for a divorce. Later, in 1674, women in England believed that it was sapping men of their sexual desire.
Okay, so this is called an explainer because the message of this video is some guy who wants to explain about coffee, the history of coffee, how it started and how it progressed. In order to do that, he created a video, and that video is now what we call an explainer. This falls under like the main category for motion design. This is what people expect when you think of motion design. It's this super graphical, just limited color palette, but a lot of like fun and complex movements. That's kind of what people look for, super high in demand. Next is character animation within an explainer. Again, I'm gonna let you watch.
Well, that's worth celebrating, right? Let's have a look at that mortgage application first. There's a form you have to fill in and a few more here, and what? A 37-page contract? Oh, does this ever stop? Your new home is right there, but you can't get to it because of all the paperwork and complicated numbers. Well, that's where we can help. We're Husby, your local online mortgage provider.
Okay, so this is character animation within an explainer. So again, we have a brand that wants to explain something to the audience, basically how they work. And to do that, they created a character and they started animating it to tell this little story. As you can see, the character is actually very simple looking, like it's just a circular head and a square body. But because it's moving, it's so much more interesting to look at, and it kind of looks a lot more complicated than it actually is. But it's a very, very simple design. And again, super high in demand. Everybody Like if you know how to create explainers, you're gonna get work, full stop, because everybody wants to have an explainer, everybody. Okay. Next is kinetic typography. Kinetic means moving. Typography means the art of type. If you put them together, this is what you get. You have type that moves in a way that explains the meaning of the word. So light, for example, is so light, it's flying up. Uncomfortable is super tight. Confused is the wrong way around, so on and so forth. I'm just gonna let you watch a few more examples and we'll move on. Cool. Next is another type of kinetic typography. Not all kinetic typography needs to be like expressive and shows the meaning of the word. Sometimes just the way that it moves is enough to explain it. So let me show you. Okay, so the words there weren't moving to explain the actual word. Like if it said happy, it wasn't like smiling. But because there was just simple movements, it actually felt a lot more exciting than if it was just static text, right? So that is another type of kinetic typography. Next is when we combine kinetic typography and the experience from from explainers, we can create logo animations. Okay, 1 second, sorry, someone just entered the room. Okay, so what these logo animations are, they basically have to take what the brand does, the style of the brand, and then show it in the style of the logo. So for example, this is a zoo place. So they animated the character to kind of act like a lizard. This is called Uncle Current. So they have a guy who puts out electricity. So that is essentially it. You're just showing the elements of the logo moving, or you're communicating what the brand actually does. Again, I'm just gonna let you guys watch some examples. And I believe Big T is having problems not hearing me. Let me just reply to him. Hello. Can you hear me now? Okay, and he just left the meeting. No problem. Okay. So logo animation done. Next is visual effects. This is actually a type of motion design that isn't very common, but it's essentially where you take a video, like an actual video footage, and then you put graphics on top of it. So for example, this guy just has a helmet on, but then all of the lights, all of the things around him, that is added on top of it using motion design. This is like a little bit more complex than the regular motion design because you have to try and make it look real. But I mean, still, once you know how to use the program, this is nothing. This is super easy. I promise you that. And I just want to side note, creating fire, water, and air are also one of the main parts of visual effects. So if anyone's shooting a gun or wants to blow something up, that would be part of motion design. Okay, so now we know what motion design is. We've seen some examples. We know what the tools are. The next step is just to get into the mindset of a motion designer, kind of understand how to think like a motion designer. Okay, and so that's why I have 2 exercises for you guys. And don't worry, they're super easy. You don't need any equipment, nothing. We're just gonna go through them together, okay? So the first one is an illustration. I want you guys to look at this illustration very carefully, okay? Analyze all the little sections of this illustration. And I want you to tell me, what can you move in this illustration to make it come to life? So I'm going to give you an example. You see in the middle here, there's a tiny coffee cup. Imagine there is smoke coming out of the coffee cup, right? So that's kind of what I'm looking for. Just look at all the details here. Think about what can you move? What can you add motion to? Okay, I'm going to give you guys, how about 2 minutes? And then I'm going to come back. I'm going to ask you what you think. I want 2 examples from each of you. Okay, cool.
Sorry to disturb you. Can you go to give your friend his money tomorrow? Okay, sir. Because he's very hungry. Okay, sir.
Okay, are you guys ready? You guys have your examples? I'm gonna start asking now, okay? No pressure, there are no wrong or right answers here. I just wanna see how you guys think, okay? Okay, so let's start with Akshat.
I think the hotel light, we can make it blink,
Yes,
and
of course.
couple of like stars are there, clothes are there. So I think the window is open, so clothes can move a bit. And
Amazing,
I'm-
amazing. You're
I'm
in
not sure with the telescope. There are like leaves or something. They are, moving. We can make it move.
Great, thank you so much. You're already thinking like a motion designer. Great examples. So as you guys heard, because the window is open, there's gonna be a lot of things moving because of it, okay? He said that the hotel lights are gonna blink, the stars can even blink, and those are amazing examples. Whenever you have light in an illustration or anywhere, making it blink is a fantastic idea. Okay, next. Farid, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Great. Do you have an idea for this illustration?
I try to move stars and table light.
The table light. Okay. Yes, exactly. Good job. Thank you. Next, Medina.
Yeah, I think we can to move bicycle.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a really good
and
idea.
also, yeah, I think paper can to fly. Paper, yeah, is it paper?
Yes,
Like
yes,
in the window, it was stick.
exactly. That's a really good idea. Yes, because there's wind coming in, so all the paper can fly. Very good job. Okay. Naranjan, are you here? Okay. So, Uqas.
Yes, ma'am. Some fun table, just like a hotel light and stars, is very
Yes.
lonely place.
Yeah.
I think
Yes, yes. Good job.
it's a good view.
That is true. So you said what can move? The hotel light and the stars?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, great.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so
Let me,
yes, please.
may I?
Yes, please,
Uh,
Jan.
first, uh, first I want to say, sorry for my English. And
No problem.
yeah, I think what I can move in this picture, I think I can move everything what I want. It can be a new style, new opinion on in motion design. For example, my opinion, it's we are see in this picture we can stars and another kind of these things, yeah. But what if I moved another things? Do you understand me?
Yes, I completely get you. Like move something
Yeah,
different in
for-
this illustration.
yeah. For example, it's not standard. It's not.
Yeah, I completely understand. So it's like kind
Yeah.
of unique, unexpected movement, right?
Yeah. For example, what things can move, and I do this can't move.
Okay.
Something like this. Yeah.
Yes.
It's new style maybe will be.
Yes. So like imagine the telescope growing feet and walking away, right? That kind of thinking. Yeah, exactly. I love that. Good job, Jan.
Okay.
Okay, so first of all, thank you all for your amazing ideas. This illustration is actually from a video, so we can see what this specific animator decided to move themselves. So this is actually quite an obvious one. I thought you guys will see it right away, but the fan is actually moving. The screen, obviously text is moving on the screen. Again, you guys all mentioned the window is open, so everything is being blown away, including the clothes at the top. Like Akshat said, the hotel light is flickering and even the lights at the top are flickering. I personally think that the animation here is too little. There's a lot of missed opportunity, like the hair on the guy, for example, because it's right next to a fan, it should have been moving a lot more. We should have seen some arm movement as well, since there's some action happening on the screen. So maybe his arm can be like moving like a mouse or even like typing on a keyboard, that kind of thing. But you guys did such a really good job. You came up with amazing ideas. I love the bicycle idea from Medina. Fantastic job, you guys. I have one more exercise for you. Okay, so the next one is going to be about sound. We know that sound is an important component in motion design, right? So I'm gonna play this clip for you 2 times. I want you to pay close attention to the movement in this clip and tell me where you can add sound, okay? It doesn't have to be realistic sound like somebody touching the table or dropping something. That's an answer, but also we can have unrealistic sounds like fish sounds, water sounds, any sounds, whoosh, tach, anything at all. Okay, I'm gonna show you the clip 2 times and then I'm gonna ask you. So watch carefully. The clip is really short anyway. Okay, let's watch that again. Pay attention to, is he touching anything? Is he moving really fast? Where can we have sound opportunities? Okay, so are you guys ready? Okay, I'm gonna, hang on a second. Let's start this time with,
Excuse me, can I answer?
yeah, of course. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's Madina. Just, I think this guy, he's tired. It's like,
Sorry, can you do
I
that?
need to make sound. I need to make sound.
No, you don't have to make
mouth
sound.
open.
You can describe it to me.
Okay. Like some heavy sound.
Yeah,
First, like speedy, you know, some heavy sound. After, like speed, a very speed, like.
yeah. Like a fast sound, right?
Yeah, yes, and he's tired, and it means like he's overseeing because of like studying some school where he's sitting and he's tired, and now he like overthinking, and in his head everything like all all overthinking. It's like too much. Gym, book, everything.
Yeah.
Like he needs to think about it. And he like after he like a bubble and make boom something.
Nice. I like that. I like that a lot. Thank you so much, Medina. Thank you. All right. Next. Sorry. Okay, that's not for us. Okay. Let's ask Jan. Is Jan still here? I believe Jan is gone. Okay. So let's ask Farid. Farid, are you here? Okay, I guess Farid is also not here. Narendran, are you here? Oh. Okay. Okay. Let's try Waqas. I believe Waqas was on a phone call earlier, so probably can't answer either. Okay. Finally, Akshat.
Yeah, although the video was very fast, but you know, in the first clip we can add some soothing music, very light, and then we can put something like on the first slide, one background lady was like you know, sleeping, so we can use snoring sound.
Nice.
Then the animations, rolling eyes, so we can use you know, something like do 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 like that.
I love that.
And then hammer is going, so we can use whoosh something, and then
Yes.
dumbbells are there, so it's a heavy sound. And then you know, pages are going down, falling down, so we can use pages
Yes.
like that.
Amazing. Such a good job. Actually, you are ready to be a motion designer. I just know it. Thank you so much for your input. Okay, so I'm actually going to play the clip for you guys with sound on so you can see what they decided to add. You guys heard that? Was that clear? That's
Yep.
All right, thank you. Okay, so now you guys can think like designers, you know what motion design is, and you've seen some motion design examples. I would like to introduce you to the actual course that is being offered at Step IT, okay? So the course is divided into 5 sections. The first section talks about Illustrator and After Effects. It's mostly going to be kind of getting used to the interface, used to, sorry, my cat is upset. He says hi. Yeah, so you get used to the interface, used to kind of the basics of how to use the program. I'm not sure why my cat is attacking me. I'll be right back. Okay, now that he's quiet. Big T is back in the room. Welcome back, Big T. Okay, so yeah, the first one, just the program getting you started. The next one is kinetic typography and composition. Essentially, you've seen kinetic typography, you kind of understand how that works. Composition is the kind of design. Guys, I think my cat wants to learn motion design, so I'm just gonna bring him in. Say hi to everyone. This is my cat. He's being really annoying right now. Okay. Very sorry about this. My cat has no manners. Okay, so kinetic typography, we've seen it. It's the motion of words. Composition is basically the design on your screen. So we're gonna look at like the history of design. We're gonna look at, you know, what makes a good composition, what makes a bad composition, so on and so forth. Branding and infographics, it's anything to do with logo animations. We're gonna look at like how to animate graphs, how to show information better. Finally, explainer animation. Basically, you guys are gonna be working on your own full-on explainer animation. You'll create your own character. You're gonna create your own assets, kind of with what you've already learned. It's a really good kind of portfolio piece at the end, because that's what really matters in like the professional world. And then finally, VFX, which is short for visual effects. We saw an example of that earlier, adding kind of fire, learning how to use particles, learning how to use 3D models inside of After Effects, all of that good stuff. All right, so basically the course really covers everything there is to know about motion design, yeah? And more details about the course, it is 6 months long, so pretty comprehensive. 96 sessions. The sessions are 2 times a week, and each session is about 3 hours long. And you're gonna get exercises with each lesson, you're gonna get feedback with each lesson, and yeah, and by the end of it, you should be having like a strong portfolio and a strong understanding of what motion design is. So yeah, that really is all I have for you today. If you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to ask.